Hey guys, Kev from Tank 4x4 and Tank 300 Australia. I've just got hold of the Tough Fab roof rack and let's have a look at it and see how we fit it. Okay, so here we go. This is what you get in the box. It's well packed. Box was damaged a little bit in transit, but everything seems to be in there. So what do you get in the kit? Let's have a look. So you get the removal tools. Well, that's nice to know. I would have used them before. You get the instructions. That's also in English, which is pretty good. There's also a link to the video installation guide, but that's all in Chinese. What I did do is I froze the screen when it came up with the instructions, because there is some written instructions in Chinese, and then I just used my phone to do Google Translate to change everything over to make sure I had all the instructions correct. Okay, so everything else is numbered, all the bits and pieces that you're going to need. It's very nicely put together. You've got to love it. Yeah, so it's quite a comprehensive kit. Step one, we've got to remove the existing roof rack rails. Remove the roof rack rails. You pry in with your trim tool underneath the plastic, and they all lift off. There's the little clips there you'll see underneath. So to remove the brackets, you've got to use the 8mm socket. There's two bolts, one here and one here. Okay, to remove the side clips of the center fixing point on the roof rack rails of the OEM ones, you clip into the side at the back here and then they just pull out. Okay, now the cover's off. Remove the 8mm bolt and the roof rail should just lift off. Once the 8mm bolt is removed, the rail should lift off. So now you've got these spacers and these grommets. We'll put a bit of silicone on the base, on the top of those, and then they'll fit down like that and they'll seal. So I'll see if I can do that now for you. I'll do one as an example. So I'll just put a bit of sealant on here. It's just RTV, nothing special about it. Give it a bit of a rub around, make sure it's fully sealed, fully covered, and then that just goes on like that. Done. Now for the rest of them to do. I just wanted to show you the quality of the brackets. So that's probably, I think it's 3mm plate steel, bent, welded, powder coated. This isn't going anywhere. It's probably, well, it is the best one I've seen so far in terms of build quality. So the next thing to do is to put the side rails on, bolt them down, give you an idea of what the other side looks like. That side's been modified because I've got a snorkel, so I've had to cut a little C shape out of that, but that'll work fine. To put the cross members in, 2 bolts or 2 screws if you like, and then you just Loctite them. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. So here we go. Just a dab of Loctite on each of them, and then screw them up. So you continue right across the whole roof until you finish. The front fascia on, you have a base bracket there that goes on the front, and then you have the wind deflector, if you like, that sits across the front of the windscreen. So to put these on, you've got these tabs. you slide these tabs in, and then once the tabs are all in, then you line up, if you can see there, then you line up the window deflector, screw it down, and then put it into place. So here's the finished product, the Tough Fab roof rack. It's been integrated. I did a modification and integrated it into the snorkel. As you can see, it looks pretty good. It's a nice little touch with the Tough Fab Design Studio on the side. Gives it a bit of class. It's really strong. It probably took about 2 hours to fit by myself, but that's because you're just sort of going around, making sure you got it right the first time. If you didn't have the snorkel, you'd have that touching the top of the windscreen, but I didn't want to go any further. I was going to run into some issues with the bolts, so I just had to leave it a little bit high this time. But overall, very happy. A little bit dirty there. I should really give it all a bit of a clean now. Finished. I'll take it for a test drive, see what it sounds like under speed. This is the Tough Fab roof rack now fully assembled. I've taken it for a bit of a spin down some tracks, no rattles, no shakes. Looks really nice. Got some street cred. It's a bit different to everybody else that you get to see on other people's vehicles. Real quality unit. Yep, I think it's on special at the moment for $14.99, which is comparable to the most expensive one that I know of that's on the market at the moment. That's with Savage Tech. They have another premium one, which is at a similar price. But there you go. So here's an option for you. Tough Fab Design Studios. It's a really nice unit.